always think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! First and 10. That's our own 19-yard line.
Check! 180!
Hey, I'm coming!
Alert!
Stafford on first down. And it's caught here. Amendola. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
At the 24-yard line.
20. Hey, exit.
Stafford. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Lions.
Say 50, say 50. Hey, wahoo!
Tighten up.
On first down, Stafford here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Stafford looks to throw again. And that's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Back to throw, Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Now a first down throw, Stafford. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Drill right, 22. Hey, Delta.
To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. Amendola's got it. Complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Hey, look, 48. Hey, let's go back to 48 right there. 54.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Check 59. Check.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. From the red zone now, Stafford. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on Wassor. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford throwing deep and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny Golladay, 70 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3.
Jackson now. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Keep playing hard.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And Jackson throwing once more. He's got Snead. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 38-yard line. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check 24, check 24. Watch twins, watch twins. Go, 3.
Jackson on 1st down. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Ingram. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Tried to get it to Willie Snead there, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
We taking wins.
Now Jackson going to throw again. Roberts got it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want to put a little contact.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab, and the Ravens have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey.
Stafford now to throw. Flushed out right. And now he's going to... Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
To throw again on second down, Jackson. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected. But a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown. Kenny Galladay, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jackson buying time to his left. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Devon Kennard showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. After the sack on first down, Jackson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. On first down, Ingram. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second and inches, Jackson to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
51. Mike, 51. Go. Jim.
Jackson looking to throw on third. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Check it back. Check it.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to regain the lead. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just...
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Brandon Carr on the coverage there. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Back deep is DeAnthony Thomas. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. This pass into the arms of Snead. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Snead's got it. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to go up top for the end. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His second touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire,